Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley knows best. Chrisley takes the brave step to join Rehab. Shares raw and emotional moments. The Chrisley knows best family likes to be raw and honest with the fans. Todd and Julie have returned to their family and real life after spending over 2 years in prison. The USA Network stars have been sharing all their happy and sad family moments with the fanbase. Todd and Julie's homecoming helped the family regain their fans' trust. They also shared their story with their audience through the Lifetime docuseries. Fans have been watching all the chaos in the past few years. The reality TV star's son, Chase, opened up about his health issues and addiction to alcohol. However, he seems to have taken the brave path to check into a rehab. The 28-year-old took the road to recovery and recalled the tough moments with his fans. Is that true? How did the family react? After Todd and Julie's imprisonment, Savannah and Chase stood as the pillars for their family. Savannah took care of all her siblings and the family's legal issues, but she shared her concerns about her brother during the family's new docuseries. The Chrisley Knows Best star noticed that her brother had lost a lot of weight and appeared as a blank shell. Chase couldn't explain what was happening to him. He admitted that his health was deteriorating and his body was functioning differently. The reality TV celeb reached a point where he started throwing up as soon as he ate something. Chrisley went to a doctor, and they told him to undergo a CT to find out if he had any digestive issues or a brain tumor. Savannah also suggested that her brother get into rehab, but he refused because he stopped drinking alcohol a long time ago. Chrisley Knows Best. Chase admits checking into rehab. Chrisley documented his health issues in the family's docuseries. He bravely admitted having issues due to his drinking problem on the show. But the reality TV celeb gave up on his addiction to fix everything. Savannah was worried that Chase's reputation would be in trouble if won't get professional help. Chase appears to have listened to his sister's request and gone to rehab. Recently, Chase announced that he was heading into rehab. He was arrested for a bar altercation in January. He admitted to being sober in March and celebrated a huge milestone of going alcohol-free for 1 month. As per People, the season finale of the Lifetime series revealed more details on Chase's addiction issues. He admitted, "There's a lot of emotion. I just need to go and handle a lot of trauma that I have buried." He kept pushing himself to bury his emotions before realizing that he needed to find himself. The Chrisley Knows Best star didn't hide anything or pretend he was fine. Todd Chisley also opened up about his feelings on Chase's decision. He was proud of his son and encouraged him to do the right thing. He expressed, "My life story is not going to be that I went to prison for 28 months. Hence, the USA Network star feels Chase's story should not be about his alcohol and substance abuse issues. Todd also thinks it is just a chapter of life, not the whole story." Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for more updates on Chase's new journey. Fans of Chrisley Knows Best have followed the Chrisley family through every high, low, and dramatic twist life has thrown their way. And now, Chrisley is sharing perhaps his most vulnerable chapter yet. The 28-year-old reality star recently revealed that he has made the difficult but courageous decision to check into a rehabilitation facility, seeking help for what he described as unhealthy coping mechanisms that had taken a toll on his mental, emotional, and spiritual health. For years, Chase has been seen as the lighthearted prankster of the Chrisley clan, the one who could make even his father, Todd, crack a smile with his antics. But behind the laughter, Chase admits there was a side of him struggling to keep up with the pressure of fame, family expectations, and the complicated reality of growing up in front of cameras. "It got to the point where I just wasn't myself anymore," Chase shared in an emotional Instagram Live that drew in thousands of viewers. "I was numbing pain, numbing stress, numbing everything. And at first, I told myself it was normal, that I was young, that I was having fun. But it wasn't fun anymore. It was a prison." This wasn't the first time Chrisley fans heard whispers of Chase's struggles. Earlier this year, Todd Chrisley himself candidly addressed concerns, revealing that Chase had previously had some struggles with alcohol, and that the family had been supporting him through tough conversations. But what makes this moment different is that Chase is now telling the story. Accountability was the hardest thing I've ever done, he admitted. Because it's so much easier to point fingers, blame stress, blame life, blame whatever. But when I sat with myself, I realized it was me. I had to make a change. An emotional goodbye. On the most recent episode of Chrisley Knows Best, Life After Lockup, cameras captured a raw and emotional moment as Chase told his family he was leaving for a 30-day program. The scene was almost too real, with no fancy lighting or production tricks, just a family huddled together, their emotions laid bare. Savannah Chrisley, Chase's fiercely loyal sister, broke down in tears, hugging him tightly as she told him she was proud of him. "You're doing something a lot of people are too scared to do," she whispered. "You're saving yourself." Even Todd, who is famously tough and rarely lets his guard down, appeared visibly shaken. His voice cracked as he told his son, "This is the bravest thing I've ever seen you do. You have no idea how proud I am of you." Julie Chrisley, who has been navigating her own personal challenges, reminded Chase that this was a journey, not a quick fix. "Baby, it's not about coming back perfect," she said, holding his hand. "It's about coming back as someone who knows their worth and knows they deserve peace." Facing reality without cameras. Although the Chrisleys are known for letting the cameras in on almost everything, Chase's time in rehab was kept private. According to a family spokesperson, filming was paused to give him space to focus fully on his recovery. In a heartfelt journal entry later shared on social media, Chase reflected on his first week in treatment. "It was quiet. Too quiet. And that's when I realized how much I'd been running from the silence. In the stillness, I had to face myself. All of me. The good, the bad, the ugly. I cried a lot that first night, but I also felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Hope." He described the daily routine as grueling but necessary, with therapy sessions, group meetings, meditation exercises, and long walks that helped him process everything. "I used to think strength was pretending you were fine when you weren't," he wrote. "Now I know strength is letting yourself be seen when you're at your lowest." The family rallies. Meanwhile, the Chrisley family rallied around Chase in a way that reminded fans why they've stayed loyal viewers for so long. Savannah organized a family group chat to send daily encouragement, even sharing funny throwback videos to keep Chase smiling. Nanny Faye, the undisputed queen of Chrisley wisdom, recorded a voice memo telling him, "You're my hero, sugar. You keep fighting, and you come home better than ever." Even Grayson, the youngest Chrisley sibling, opened up about how proud he was of his older brother. "Chase has always been the one to make sure I'm okay," he said in a confessional interview. "Now it's my turn to make sure he's okay." Sharing his story to help others. When Chase completed the program and returned home, he shared an emotional video message to his fans. Sitting on the front porch of the Chrisley family home, he said, "I didn't want to share this at first. I was scared people would judge me. But if even one person watching this decides to get help, because they saw me get help, then it was worth it. I'm not perfect, I'm not fixed, and I still have work to do, but I'm alive and I'm free." He went on to thank his parents, siblings, and fans for sticking by him through his darkest moments. "You all reminded me that I was worth fighting for," he said, tears filling his eyes. What's next for Chase? While Chase hasn't revealed all the details about his next steps, he confirmed that he is continuing outpatient therapy and attending support group meetings. He also teased that upcoming episodes of Chrisley Knows Best will show more of his healing journey, not just the hard parts, but the moments of joy, growth, and laughter that have returned to his life. Savannah hinted in a recent podcast episode that viewers might even see the family participating in group therapy together. "We've been through so much, and this was a wake-up call for all of us," she said. "We want to do the work as a family, not just individually."